very well done there for him, but it looks like he's outnumbered once again on the water. So he's going for another assault here, and of course building a house there to once again boost his population cap and keep those villagers busy. It's so important to keep them busy. Houses, of course, don't really serve any much of a purpose scouting wise, because they don't have any line of sight, as you'll soon see once this goes up. It won't provide him with any map coverage. It's just a house to keep his villagers busy and to provide some more population. So these archers now coming in, and it doesn't look like Viper has any ground force to speak of. Viper has gone more heavily onto water, and Daut has seen that as he's been pushed back quite a few times. Viper obviously seeing this punch through here, so he's walled off with the stone wall here, which is obviously going to cost him stone and set him back a little bit along the stone lines. Once he gets into the castle age, he's going to need 200 stone to get an extra 2 town centres up, and possibly another town centre as well. Wouldn't surprise me if he does. So he's now going to have to mine a bit of extra stone to try and get to the 200 or the extra 100 he needs to build another town centre. Of course, the castle age is not on their minds at the moment. Viper has got Daut surrounding this section of his base, although he can't get through here until he gets into the castle age anyway, because he will need rams to do so. These villagers currently not really doing anything, just moving across the map. He's probably looking for another angle of attack now. If he's got quite a lot of good scouting information, so he sees he can get around this way, and so looks like he's going to do exactly that. Or no, he's actually going to attack this house with his villagers and try and break through here. Not exactly a bad move to make. It will take quite a while to get through there though. So he sent his archers off to see what they can find. Back down here we have got the Viper on the water, very, very strong on the water. He's gone quite heavily into boats, and he looks like he's going to be able to take out most of this force here from Daut. Daut, of course, slowing his boat production down in order to concentrate more on a land-based attack. Watchtower going up there for Viper, so he's going to have to move these villagers out the way, otherwise they'll get picked off whilst they're attacking the house. The archers now coming round to see what they can find, see if they can get in from another way. And the Viper being quite defensive here. He has walled his base in, and as you can see, Daut hasn't actually done any walling off whatsoever. He's made a little blockade here with some houses and a barracks, but as far as this is concerned, it's very open, and he's not done any walling off at all. He's gone very aggressive, and Viper has gone very defensive. However, Viper has gone for more of a water-based military. If he can take out all of these galleys, then Viper will probably be ahead in score. He does outnumber Daut very heavily in galleys there, and it looks like Daut is going to have to reinforce before Viper can take his whole water force out, and take out his fishing boats as well. That could halt or hinder his economy rather. So a little wall off here from Viper as well, and Daut now cannot get into Viper's base at all. Viper walling off here, which does suggest that he's either trying to protect himself from Daut getting round, or he has some economy or something going on over here, where his villagers are probably more safe, to be honest. So now Daut is being forced to just wait it out and try and get to the castle age, which he is going up to the castle age now, but it's going to be some time before he can break through Viper's defences. He has, though, very, very cleverly, here we go, a lumber camp right here. He's seeing that these row of trees are only 1 thick. So what's he going to do? He's keeping these villagers busy. I don't think I've seen one moment in this game where these villagers haven't been doing something, and that's just great. And here we go. So he's chopping down these trees now, and as you can see, that's going to provide him a little gateway into the Viper's base, and unless Viper sends any units up here, he's not going to see this at all. So he's going to be totally unaware, and if you ask me, that is some great play there by Daut. Looking at the scores though, Daut is slightly behind, and that's probably due to losing his whole water force. He has got absolutely no units on the water right now. His fishing boat's being forced to do some scouting over here. That's all that's left they can do, otherwise they're going to get picked off by these galleys anyway. So harassment now a possibility for Viper. Daut obviously fairly close to the edge of the map. I don't think there's anything much in range for the time being. He might be able to pick off some of these villagers here. But if you actually look, really good play from from Daut. He's only just transferred villagers onto forage bushes at 21 minutes into the game, and that's another thing that pro players do. They stay off of farms for as long as possible, and as you can see, he's going up to the castle age with what, 4 farms, and I know he's had the boats on the water collecting fish, but on 4 farms with still forage bushes to go, he's done a very good job of making the most of the resources on the map. Of course, farms costing wood. Early game, you want to stay off farms for as long as possible as you can, because of course, farms costing wood, 60 wood to replace a farm, is quite a lot, and it means that you have to gather more wood in order to build the buildings you need, such as the blacksmith and the archery range. So Daut very close to going up to the castle age now, and it looks like his villagers are just about to break through here. A few more hits on that tree and they'll be through, bringing his archers through as well. And going up to the castle age now, so he's probably going to be getting some researchers as soon as he goes up. Let's see what he does. He has got to the castle age before Viper. However, Viper has a score lead, so it would suggest that Viper has a stronger economy right now. And the way he's walling himself in and getting all defensive, it wouldn't surprise me if Viper is actually going for a more economic gameplay. Trying to out economy. However, Daut has got a large proportion of land map control, which is giving him a nice land advantage. He's researching crossbowmen right now. Looks like he's going to wait for the crossbowman upgrade before he goes through, but his villagers are through here now, and moving these archers into the gap. Crossbowman, quite effective against villagers. He's got, 11 crossbowmen there, which will allow him to pretty much take off any villagers in one shot if they all focus fire. And Viper is not seeing this and he's not expecting this, so let's see what damage he can actually do. Viper just going up to the castle age, and it doesn't look like Viper has any land force whatsoever. Daut now coming into a great spot here. That's a lot of villagers in a small space. Of course, Viper having to react very quickly to move them out of the way. Currently 1 villager down, but that's 2 and 3 and 4, no doubt, if you can take this one. So really now Viper has to react to this, because Daut is going to be able to take out a lot of villagers in this area here. He's going to patrol around, see what he can find, see what he can take out, and try and do as much economic damage as he can. Viper here with a town centre going up, but he's going to be forced to move out the way of that if Daut can take out these villagers. So I heard the town centre production noise going up there, and there's another 2 town centres for Daut, and he's doing very well. Viper now just upgraded, as I spoke, to war galleys. Going to take out these fishing ships, and will probably have nothing stopping him from doing so. Although saying that, Daut has gone for fast fire ships now. Fast fire ships are the basically anti-ship ship, such as the camel is the anti-cavalry cavalry. And oh, that's interesting. Viper forced to cancel out of that town centre there, so really Daut is putting a lot of pressure on now, and that's quite a few villages lost for Viper. Viper completing a small wall off here, and moving his villagers over to this area here. It would suggest that Viper has got another economic base, or not really base, but another economic structures over here. Although Daut managing to pick off villagers as he wishes, he's doing a very good job of that indeed. These villagers, crossbowmen now around the edge of the map, and a siege workshop going up there for Viper as well. But Viper, of course, being made to play very defensively, and that could act to hinder him. As we can see then, Viper has a couple of houses down here, and he's sending quite a few villagers off in this direction, which really does suggest that he has spread himself out, and as much as Daut is harassing this area here, he needs to get into this area here, or over here, to do more damage. Looks like he could get through here, but it wouldn't surprise me if Viper has actually walled himself in, due to how defensively he's currently playing. Not really sure what happened to Viper's ships. Actually, it looks like they're down here, which is in the totally wrong place because Daut is moving in with some more fire ships now. So these are going to have to sort themselves out because they're not in a very good position down here, not really providing much use at all. So here we go now. Fire ships coming in for Daut, stumbling across these fishing ships. I don't think he's noticed them though. His attention must be somewhere else. He would be able to take out quite a few of those. And here we go. So now, Daut is really trying to get his economy rolling and to try and boom where he can. Getting some upgrades at last as well. And as you can see here, he's working on the deer. He's still trying to stay off farms as much as he possibly can, but he's having to transition to them now slowly anyway. Bit of harassment coming in from that war galley, but really not doing much damage at all. And down here we have Viper responding with fire ships of his own. Who will win? It looks like Daut has got the advantage here with an extra ship on the water. And yeah, it looks like Viper might be able to take out one. Nope, he's not. So Daut has managed to kind of regain control of this area of the water here because Viper moved his ships over here for some reason. I'm not quite sure why he did that. This watchtower providing quite a nice position over this section of Viper's base. And really now, Daut, unfortunately for Daut, losing his early game lead because of the defensiveness of Viper. Viper, of course, walling himself in and not forcing, but Daut decided to produce these crossbowmen, which obviously cost quite a lot of resource to produce, with the 2 archery ranges required to do that, and the resources, of course, to produce the crossbowmen. And as I predicted, we've got over here Viper with a second sort of base, if you like. He's collecting some gold and wood, and he's really kind of spread himself out across the map, which is kind of a good thing to do. Obviously, Daut with a very sparse army at the moment, and seeing that he's gone into ground attack, Viper has spread himself out quite nicely, tried to get a good position on all the resources that he can. This is quite a resource heavy map. There's a fair amount of gold piles around, and as you can see, yeah, there's quite a lot of gold right near to Daut, a fair amount of stone as well, so he's not going to have too much trouble with resource shortage. There is a lot of resources on this map. Okay, so back over here, it looks like Viper's brought his ships back round. Either that or he's produced some more and able to push Daut back, taking out the fire ships. Of course, galleys, war galleys even, aren't amazing at taking out fire ships. When they outnumber them as they do, they are more effective, however, but the fire ship is the anti-ship ship, so it will be able to do a fair amount of damage. As we can see over here though, Daut has gone for a siege workshop and producing a ram or 2 in there, and really he's focusing